I'm sure you all have been waiting for this wonderful session. Today, we have with us Dr. Munish Jindal, the founder and CEO of Hoverrobotix and the founding president of Mentorex Global. He is conferred with highest civilian honor, Karamveer Chakra, by the United Nations. He is the Nobelation of the year 2018, the man who followed his dreams, the promising Indian of the year 2019, the global entrepreneur of the year 2017, the innovative entrepreneur of the year 2017, the human of the year 2017, and is the founder and CEO of Hoverrobotix and the founding president of Mentorex Global. The visionary and the global chairperson of the world's largest women empowerment initiative, Mentorex Women, Women, the global sisterhood solidarity movement, Dr. Jindal is here to help each one of us with his astonishing experience and knowledge on artificial intelligence and robotics. Over to you, sir.
Sir, you're on mute. You have to unmute yourself.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Srishti, for such kind words. Indeed, grateful to you. Namaste, everyone. A very warm good evening to all of you. And Hackx, wow. Unveil your X Factor. How beautifully they have written. And kudos to VIT for making this Hackx happen as it's the need of the hour, whereby we're collaborating with the students in 36 hours. Wow. And they have to make things happen. This is the beauty of the event. And how beautifully they have quoted unveil your X factor. Each one of us, we have our X factor, and that is what we need to require to unveil within ourselves. And how this X factor comes out, it's all about our passion, that what we do. They say either you fall in love with what you do or start doing what you love. Half of my life I was loving what I was doing, and then now I am doing what I love, and that's what my passion is about. I work 21 hours a day, and still it doesn't feel like work. Because you know why? Because it's more about my passion. I'm nurturing my passion. Whole of my life I studied commerce, plus two, bachelor's of commerce, MBA finance, CA. And do you guys know what I do? I make these. I don't know how many of you know these hoverboards. Yes, we are the pioneers of hoverboards in India. We are the ones who launched them here in 2015, 6 years ago. So now you might be wondering, this human who has studied commerce, accounts, MBA, administration, whole of his life, and now make robots. Because this is what my internal passion is. I always ask all my audience, people, students, whosoever are watching, that whenever you're alone, close your eyes, sit and imagine all your bills have been taken care of. You have a lavish house, all kind of luxury cars, even a private helicopter at your discretion, and you can have anything that you want in the world. Now, what is the one thing that you want to do? That is your passion. I got an answer that, sir, I want to do paintings. And I was like, yes, you can be next Picasso, right? So, or someone said, yes, I love to dance. Wow. So you could be the next entertainer. So each and everything that drives you, that is what you need to unveil from within yourself. Because once you derive your passion, what happens, that doesn't feel like work. And that is what I've been doing since my childhood. I was more inclined towards technology. When I was a kid, a young kid, I was always fascinated towards science fiction movies, Hollywood movies, and I always used to rush to theaters. So that is what I realized, and I'm nurturing. Way back in 2015, I launched this Hoverrobotix in India with 35,000 rupees. Why I'm specifically mentioning this amount is whenever I take a pitch desk of the budding entrepreneurs or the ones who want to have their startups, they come up to me, sir, we have a wonderful idea. Wow, we really want to pitch it to you. And then I ask them, what are you waiting for? They say, sir, we're waiting for funding. So why are you waiting for? If you have an idea and if you're really convinced about your idea, then you can at least pool in a bit of an amount and have small baby steps, at least make your prototype. And if you're not confident about your idea, why someone else would invest in your idea? So you have to be confident enough. It is like we feel we have started, but actually we haven't. So I always say, start the start, really start yourself. So in 2015, I started with 35,000 rupees. I made a few prototypes of hoverboards. And what used to happen when I used to tell people, "Hi guys, we are into hoverboards," and they were, "What's hoverboard?" And even if we used to place it in front of people, still they have no clue what we're talking about. Then what I used to do was I used to take my prototypes, stand on the busiest roadsides, and ask people, "Hey, free ride, guys, free rides. These are e-mobility robots, free rides. Enjoy them." We used to click pictures, make videos, make them viral on internet, Facebook, WhatsApp. And from there on, today we are number one in India and we are among top five in the world. So I won't say journey was easy, but it has been very accomplishing. And it's still a self-funded startup. We rejected the funding. We are having our slow organic growth. And the reason being, I consider we are the innovators. So we innovate a new model every 6 months. We started with one model in 2015, and now after 6 years, we have close to 13 different models. So that is like launching a new model every 6 months. And once you get into that funding thing or the 10x growth, 100x growth, you become a salesman. You forget your innovation part. So never ever forget why you started your journey. So we were talking that if you really are confident about your idea, then please do start, even if it's a small start. You are going to go big. If you can run, run. If you cannot run, then walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. Slow and steady wins the race, but don't stop yourself. Don't keep sitting and waiting for the funding. Work on your ideas, and it's going to be big for you. And think big. Think as big as you can. Think unimaginable. Think impossible. And then be unstoppable. Literally be unstoppable. Think beyond your own capabilities. Don't limit yourself. Don't settle yourself for mediocre things in your life. Believe me, you are not here to settle down with the mediocre things. You are here for bigger purpose, bigger dreams. You are here to do bigger things. Innovate, create, produce, disrupt. Think beyond whatever. It could be Vogue, it could be too huge. Imagine Richard Branson, Jeff Bezos, they went to space. We ever thought that human beings just like an ordinary walk, like we take a flight to US or maybe we take a flight to Australia, same way we could be going to space. And you guys can do it. You are the future torch bearers to our future. You are the change makers. So be the change that you want to see. Think big, think unimaginable, think impossible, and then make it happen. And I don't know how many of you sleep 8 hours a day. If you sleep 8 hours a day, you cannot afford to sleep 8 hours a day. Believe me, that is one third of your life. If you really want to do big things, you cannot be sleeping one third of your life. So dreams shouldn't be the ones that you must be seeing while you're sleeping. Your dreams should be the ones that shouldn't let you sleep. So see bigger dreams with your eyes wide awake. And you can do whatever you want to do in life. Every 3 years, I start up a new venture. Right from the scratch. I'm the peon, I'm the clerk, I'm the salesman, I'm the manager, I'm the VP, I'm the CEO. And in 3 years, I give it all. Hard work, determination, focus, discipline, perseverance. Each and every drop of my sweat and blood, make it successful, put it on autopilot, and go on to another venture. This I learned during my bachelor's. When I was student, when I completed my bachelor's of commerce, people used to ask my introduction. That used to be my introduction. That, oh yes, I've done BCom. And they used to respect me a bit. Wow, this guy seems educated. And I realized why studying 3 years I can earn this much of respect. So in 3 years span of time, if you give same kind of hard work, you can do anything that you want. So from there, I learned that in 3 years, you can set up a new venture. And in entrepreneurship, we call 3 years as the gestation period. Mostly the young youth I come across, they are very hardworking. They have the spark. They have the innovative spree. But usually they look for early results. Guys, when you've started, even it's small, whatever, but give it all and let it mature. Take an example. If you're going down to your college, maybe this is happening in VIT. Most of the VIT students might be watching. If you go for your BTech, it's for 4 years, right? 8 semesters. It's not like you have taken an admission in your college and you go down to your college or your university for 2 to 3 months. Then you knock down the door of your dean. Hi, dean. It's been 3 months. We come into college. Can you issue us a degree? No, it doesn't work out that way. What happens? You study for all your 3 years, 6 semesters, or 4 years, 8 semesters. You write exams, burn the midnight oil, give your all the hard work, determination, and you fail in the exam. You fail in the exam. The gestation period. That for 3 years continually you have to give your all. And God forbids, what happens if you fail in a subject? If you fail in a subject, do you leave your degree in between? Go home and sleep? Oh, hi mom, I failed in my degree. I'm not going to college tomorrow. No, what you do? You reappear, right? You write that exam again, pass with the flying colors, and get your degrees. And same happens in the real world. If you have started your venture, what happened if you failed? Remember why you started. You never started to leave the venture in between, right? You started it because it's your dream. You want to do something in your life. So if you have failed, the way you have reappeared in the exam in the real world, it's called realign. Realign the strategies. Realign yourself and keep moving. When I launched Hoverrobotix, we failed in first 3 months, guys. Big failure. You know why? Because we forgot to put on fail-safe sensors in our devices. All our e-mobility robots failed. But then I was like, oh, I recalled all the devices and we checked out, oh, it was just one single fail-safe sensor. And you know what has happened? I tell you the beauty about a failure. People usually ask what to do with the failures. I say them, if you have failed, fall in love with your failures because your failures are going to teach you a lot and they're going to prepare you for a bigger journey. So when we failed, we realized it's just a fail-safe sensor. We installed it in the device, and now what happened? We are offering lifetime free services. No company in this entire world offers lifetime free service on their products. We have even surpassed standards of any given company you talk about. You know why? Because we know that now our device is not going to fail in any which way. That is the kind of quality control we have. So one of our failure has put us in such a prominent position that we became number one in India and among top five in the world. When I started, even I never had a clue that we're going to be number one in India or we're going to be among top five in the world. Now people sitting in US and the Silicon Valley, people sitting in Europe, Italy, UK, Australia, they all know that there is Dr. Munish sitting in a small town in Ludhiana in India and making robots. This is the vision to bring, a sustainable environment in India, to offer wonderful environment, eco-friendly environment with these electric e-mobility robots. These are electronically chargeable. You charge them with electricity, you stand on them, and they move with your thinking. Move with your thinking. Yes, you heard it right. Think to move. Now, how does that happen? You might be wondering. When we think, our brain makes our body move. When we think to move, what happens? There is a slightest body reflex that happens in our body. Even if we want to go right, left, or whatever, there's a body reflex that happens. So it has sensors that can sense 200 body reflexes per second. Per second. So it moves with your thinking. So we call it future decoded. We brought the future to you. You can ride it anywhere, be it roads, grass, parks, sand, gravel, uphill, downhill. And anyone after the age of 4 years can ride it. Imagine anyone, and no licenses, nothing is required for that. So this is how we are changing the way we commute. That you ride a device that is electrically chargeable, no petrol, no diesel is required, and you're not going to cause any pollution. And of lately, we did a pilot project in our city. So Ludhiana comes under smart city. We took the city mayor in confidence and we blocked the most busiest road of Ludhiana for a day. That for one day, no vehicular traffic is allowed. People can come walking or on cycles or on hoverboards. At both ends of the road, we placed few of the hoverboards for free rides. That road, ordinarily in ordinary days, you cannot even walk. It is so congested. And the day when I'm saying you can only come walking, bicycling, or hoverboarding, that day you could even land a Boeing on that road. It was so beautiful, so vast. So people loved it, and we had the largest footfall. So now what we are doing is we are projecting it as a smart city solution. Wherever there is a congestion or the roads are so busy, we can block that for vehicular traffic, and people can use it. And these are good for airports, malls, railway stations. You talk about anywhere you can use them. So why I'm talking about these things is I'm just giving you ideas, more of the ideas that if you start your venture from one idea, another idea start mushrooming up. You never know how life is going to unfold. You never know how your venture is going to unfold for you, whatever you launch. And from there on, we, I thought I never wanted to keep this knowledge to myself. I started taking artificial intelligence workshops for kids. That let me share this knowledge with the kids that we can manufacture everything. We are the only manufacturer of robots in entire Indian peninsula. We can manufacture them, but for technology, we still have to look to US or Japan. So why not to even innovate in India? And this then I started taking certified artificial intelligence and robotics workshop, and this gave birth to Mentorex, as you can see behind me. Mentorex came in existence to educate, to empower, to elevate. Regardless of your age, your geographies, your demographies, your look, your gender, we're there to help you. If you are maybe a child of 4 years, 5 years, you looking after life skills or any kind of skill set that is beyond the traditional barriers of education, we are there for you. We came across a kid, he has stage fright. He wasn't comfortable going on the stage. I asked him, what you like? He said, I love to play guitar. So what we did, we placed a guitar on the stage and we asked him to play. He played the guitar very nicely. Everyone clapped and cheered him up. We asked him to introduce himself. And you won't believe after that, it was hard to take mic back from him. He was speaking so much. All the stage fright gone. So it is like, tackling your human mind. Same way as if any of you have a stage fright, just remember your passion, whatever you were good at. Maybe you can do that on the stage, and after that, you can go ahead with whatever speech or debate you want to do on the stage. And if you ever forget anything, I tell you a secret today. Take a water bottle, open it, and sip some water. That will give your brain a lag of few seconds, and that lag of few seconds will make you come back on the stage. So if you want to speak beautifully, wonderfully, and you want to present yourself flawlessly, this is the trick. You might see so many speakers, they may be drinking water. Most of the time, it's not necessary that they are thirsty. They need the water. Certain times they forget. Even I forget my things. So it's easy. Sip of water, your brain comes back, and you can continue doing that. And yes, we were talking about Mentorex. And in Mentorex, we are nurturing youth as well. Youth are the biggest power in the world as they are shaping the world. So all certain times they need idea polishing, that they want their ideas to be heard and they want mentoring. So we are there for that. They want to launch their startups, they want to bootstrap their startups, so they're looking for funding. We're there for that. I'm already taking pitch desks of so many startups. I have nurtured close more than 50 startups till now, and they are doing wonderful. They have even got funded. So, and we have our own virtual incubator. We have our center of excellence and incubators in various universities as well. And if you're looking forward to that, we can help you with that as well. And as Srishti introduced in my introduction, that we are running largest women empowerment initiative as well. We say women are already empowered. They don't need any kind of empowerment. All they need is a bit of spark, because they sacrifice a lot for their parents. Then once they get married, for their husband, for their kids, then they lose direction for their own dreams. So all they need is a bit of a spark. So they are already empowered. So we have a global initiative, Wow Women, where we are connecting women with women. It is for women, by women, of women. And it's because women, they bring their own vibes and they form their own tribe. And same way, we are elevating corporates to new level as well. And we have Mentorex Youth, whereby we are appointing global goodwill ambassadors. If any of the youth, they want to be part of Mentorex, it's a global call for each one of you. You can be part of Mentorex Youth as the global goodwill ambassadors. There's lots going on, student chapters, youth chapters, whereby you can set up your own wings, your own chapters, and you can grow across the globe. You getting connected with other CEOs, CTOs, diplomats, ambassadors. Get to know them, you get mentored firsthand by them. Lot many other opportunities in Mentorex are coming that ways. The purpose of telling you all that is that each one of you holds the same spark what I'm doing. And when you are working, never shy away doing your own work. I tell you a very funny incident. When I was working in Hoverrobotix, one day I was holding the boxes of my robots like this. My delegates from Europe, they came in, they patted my back. Hi, we want to see the boss. I was like, okay. I kept the boxes, wore my blazer. I was like, yes, hi. And they're like, you're the boss. And I was like, yes. So, it is like, and they got very impressed that this guy, despite being CEO, he himself is lifting the boxes of his robots. It is more about getting to know your work. And now when I have a team of people working for me, they know that the CEO of the company even knows the thickness of the box. That is the kind of knowledge you get when you start from the scratch, bottom to top. So keep working towards that, and you are going to learn a lot. And all whenever in your life you are in a dilemma, you always have a choice. Always have choice to do what you want to do. Imagine last day of your uni. I studied in Australia. So you imagine last day of your uni, and on one hand you get a green card for Australia, and on another hand you get a package of 60 lakhs. What would you do? What would you feel? Life settled, sorted, green card of one of the prominent countries, 60 lakhs package. Wow, you happy, parents happy, family happy, relatives happy, and friends are like, wow, this guy sorted. What would you do? Grab it. You know what I did? I rejected both the things. People thought I'm insane because I always wanted to be an entrepreneur since my childhood, always. So it was all about choice. I could have settled for that, but my heart and soul would have never been happy inside. I left it, came back to India, and started my own venture. As of now, I'm running 9 different ventures in close to 65 countries. And before pandemic, we were in 20 countries. First wave happened, we got into 32 countries. Second wave happened, we got into 65 countries. And doesn't matter how this pandemic would shape up, next year we're going to be in 200 countries. And another purpose of telling you this is that it's all about our perspective towards life, how we see things. O means opportunities or O means obstacles. So it's about pandemic. You can see that as an obstacle. Crib, stay at home, do nothing, or you can see opportunities. March 2020, lockdown happened. People started cribbing. Oh, businesses got locked down, institutes got shut, universities got shut, students came home. Everyone was home. What to do? 25th March, lockdown happened. 26th March, we went digital. I set up my own studio, and from 1st April till now, we have delivered more than 2,000 sessions across the globe, touching directly the lives of more than 10 million people. So it was the opportunity I saw that earlier, if we had to meet people, we had to meet them face to face. We were like, "Hi, Lakshmi, can we talk?" And Lakshmi is like, "Yes, sir, we can sit together whenever you feel. We can have coffee together, and then we can discuss." But now, what is happening? It's vice versa. Now people like suddenly, "Oh, let's do Zoom call, let's do StreamYard, or let's do Google Meet." And suddenly the entire world shrunk into the palm in the mobile phone. If you want to meet someone in Europe, if you want to meet someone in UK, US, earlier I had to fly down there. And now suddenly we can do Zoom call, and we are discussing things, we are formulating the MOUs, signing the MOUs online. There you go. It's happening. The associations are happening. And it gave us exponential reach and exponential growth, which it could might have taken another 5 years, the kind of growth we had in 1 year. So it is all about how you perceive life. I always see opportunities. Always see opportunities. It is like, imagine today I send you a parcel. You open up the parcel and you find a brown cardboard inside it. And you might be wondering what happened to Dr. Jindal. Why he sent us a brown cardboard? And I ask you, flip it over, and there's a beautiful painting. So it is all about which side of the life you see, whether you see the brown cardboard or you see the painting on it. I always get to see the paintings, I always get to see the opportunities, and maybe that is what it's making me grow in life. And from there on, you can also grow like that if you are going to see the opportunities in life. I won't say that when you are going to maybe set up your own ventures, or you're going to have your own startups, or you're going to grow in life, you're going to face the failures. You're going to have your struggles. I had my fair share of struggles. I had my failures. But the one beautiful thing about is whenever a failure happens, fall in love with your failure. Trust me, guys, why I'm saying this, I'm telling you this from my personal experience. Your failures, they teach you a lot. And each and every failure prepares you for a bigger journey to handle that. I was here when I fell down, I had a failure, I came down there here. Next time I was even on a higher level. From there, when I fell down, I came here. Next time I was even higher. See, this can't even come in camera. That high we went. So your failures teach you. Your failures, they nurture you. They shape you towards a bigger journey. Grab your failures, look into them, introspect into them, realign your strategies, learn from them, and grow big in your life. And for that, if you feel you need a mentor, yes, have your mentors, talk to them, take advice from them. If you idolize someone, read about them. Always read about people whom you idolize. Or if you really want to connect with them, knock their doors. Knock their doors. Doors will open. If not this one, the next one, or the other one. And never shy away. When I launched my Hoverrobotix, I wanted to go pan India. I had one of the work with the DTDC, the logistic company CEO, the chairperson. I wrote him 33 times over a span of 29 days. 33 times over a span of 29 days, and my work got done, guys. So, that's called persistence. Never ever leave. If you really want to get things done, remain persistent towards that, and things will get done your way. You can connect with anyone in this world. You have that power. You have the power to command the entire universe within you. And there was this one of the very famous dialogues in Mr. Shah Rukh Khan's movie, that if you love something ardently from your heart and soul, the entire universe will work in your favor. And this is literally true. This is called even the law of attraction. This is literally true. And this happens with my life. Whatever I want, I just affirm it in the universe, and universe works the way I want. And each one of you might now find that whatever I'm saying, it's too bookish or it's too theoretical. It doesn't have happens in the practical. But try, keep doing that, and you will find a difference that this is actually happening in your life. You can command, you can get anything that you want from universe. Why people went big in your life? Have you ever read about them? Have you ever noticed? They are also ordinary average human beings like us. I'm a very average human being. A few years ago I was sitting on the other side of the camera where you're sitting today, and I'm not even a Google generation boy. In my times, the biggest luxury used to be a landline phone. If you had a landline phone, that used to be the biggest luxury. And now imagine each one of us carrying mobile phones, even two mobile phones, and a SIM card, or maybe internet, 4G, 5G, what all we're talking about, optic fibers, the kind of the way, the fast pace we are connected to. We say it AI first world, the fourth industrial revolution, or the AI first world. So this is how the word is gearing up, and you can connect to anyone in the world. All it requires is the zeal within you, how passionate you are within you to connect with people across the world. So if you have that kind of zeal within you, you can connect with anyone. All you need to do is knock their doors, write to them, read about them, idolize them, and whatever money you have, rather than spending on your nice dresses or on your hobbies or on your luxuries, spend it on travel as much as you can. I have filled in almost 4 passports, traveled half of the world, lived in various countries. I love to explore new countries, new culture, new people, their foods, their languages. It teaches you a lot. When you get out of your own well, it is like each one of us is a frog of our own well. We have only seen that kind of life. When we jump out of it, when we step out of it, we see altogether a new world. So whenever you get a chance in life, travel. Once things settle down, a very beautiful world is waiting outside. Believe me on this. So don't worry what is going to happen to your future. Your future is very, very, very bright. A very beautiful world for each one of us is waiting for us. Tons of opportunities, numerous, unlimited opportunities are waiting for you, because the world is waiting to get kick-started. Imagine when the world is going to be in full flow, entire world, all the economies are going to kickstart all together. How wonderful it's going to be happen. How many kinds of opportunities you're going to have. Opportunities, options, choices. You can grow big. You can do whatever you want. And even now, if you face any kind of problem around you, what our reaction is? Why doesn't someone do something about it? I ask you, why don't you do something about it? Any problem that you face is the next unicorn idea or the next datacon idea. Any problem that you solve, innovate, create, produce, disrupt. Do what it takes from you. Give each and every drop of your sweat and blood towards that. And I assure you, you are going to be successful. Read about people. I don't know how many of you have read about Jack Ma. He wasn't successful. He applied as a teacher, failed. Applied to be a cop, failed. 252 people applied at KFC. 251 got selected. He got rejected. Till here, you can read the story on internet. Right now, what happened? He thought he's not good for uh, the real world, so he started an online venture, Alibaba, and he became the richest billionaire. So he was the biggest failure in his life. This is the story you can read on internet. Now I have a question to ask from you. What if he wouldn't have failed? Imagine what if he would have got selected in KFC? What he would have been doing now? Would have been he would have become the richest billionaire? No. You know what he would have been doing? He would have been wrapping the burger somewhere. So his failures gave him one of the biggest happening in his life. Same way, my failure, I told you, like like when my Hoverrobotix failed, it gave me such quality product that we can offer lifetime free services. So your failures are, trust me, your failures are not breakdowns; they are the breakthroughs. They are the blessings in disguise. Once a failure happens, realize after 4 or 5 years, you would be smiling that I'm glad this happened to me. So, so struggle as much as you can, fail as many as time you can. Don't repeat the same mistake. Keep on doing the new mistakes. Realize what you can do in your universe. Each one of you can do this exercise that I taught you. Close your eyes and see everything has been taken care of. And what one thing you want to do in life. I want to quickly share my screen with you and showcase something to you. Um, there we go. It is a wonderful, quick exercise I want to showcase you. If my laptop will allow me. I will have to skip through this presentation. This is a long one. I don't know if it is going to let me. Yes, it is skipping. Just a sec, guys. I'm reaching there. I just want to showcase. I just want to showcase you a very interesting thing. You guys are going to love it. First, see this. This is the e-mobility robots that I was talking about. This is what we do. You stand on it. You can move from one place to another. Think to move. You just think and it will take you places. Charge it electrically and go places, no pollution, and anyone can ride it. Isn't that wonderful? And this is the most advanced thing we have created so far for human mankind. And if any one of you want to experience it, you are most welcome at our Hoverrobotix Experience Center. I would love to host each one of you. I will share my contact info at the end. And yes, so the quick exercise I want to showcase you. Here we go. Yes. So this is what is going to make you an extraordinary human being. Remember this number on screen. What this number is? It is 0.02. Very small number, right? Very small number. This is what we do every day. We give our best. We say, oh, I've given my best. That is like 99% of us. 99%, right? 365 days. This is 0.99 means 99%. 365 means 365 days a year we do this. Giving our best each time. What happens? This is the outcome. Now, do you remember the number I gave you? 0.02. Now, if I ask you each day, just give 0.02% extra. Each day, whatever you have done previous day, from there on, just give 0.02% extra. It is like if you walk 1000 meters and I'm asking you extra 2 meters every day from the previous one. So that sounds easy, right? So what would happen? We giving 99%, 365 days a year, this happens. And if we give just 0.02% extra, the outcome is this. Can you see the difference? This is like little progress every day, exponential growth, 1260 times. 1260 times you can grow in 1 year, guys. 1 year, just by giving 0.02% extra every day. That is the real mantra of this entrepreneurship. If you're just willing to grow a little, just a tiny bit, just very little every day, this is going to give you an exponential growth after a year. And that is how you can do anything possible in life. And that is going to make you a person from personality. So this is all about how big people they grew into their lives. And this is what you can do. Look beyond to find opportunity in a crisis. We are in the biggest crisis in the world. If you can look beyond these crises, you can make anything happen for yourself. You can look at those problems, you can focus, and you can find the solution for those problems. Thank you. I'm open for Q&A, and this is my personal information. You can note it down. If you think I can be of any help to you, I'm available 24/7, and there are no charges for our services. Mentorex, Hoverrobotix, each one is available for students. When I was a student, there was no one to help me. And then I decided that once I'm going to reach somewhere in life, we're going to be there for the students community 24/7. So each one of you is most welcome to be part of Mentorex or Hoverrobotix. and you're most welcome to visit our facilities. Thank you so much. Or you can Google out Munish Jindal and you will get all the entire info about me. Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you so much, sir. It was very informative and enlightening session. I think it was very inspirational for all of us, all the participants. And we're open for questions. So all the participants, if you have any questions, please put it in the comments. And sir will be answering.
Yes. Trying to see in the
Um,
I'm just scrolling through the chat. I'm trying to find out the question answers. Wow, so many people here have wished hellos. Hello to everyone. All the wonderful students are here. Great to see them. Thank you, Ananya, for acknowledging my presence.
So there's a
Jugesh Raghav
question.
is asking, will the recording session be available to us? Lakshmi, even I have that question. Is the recording session be available to us? Going to be available to us?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. It will be available to everyone on our YouTube channel.
Prateek Singh is asking, I'm really grateful for your insight. I have a question related to entrepreneurship. What do you consider to be primary focus? Building a team or working on yourself? Please provide some insights. Prateek, why to limit yourself? You can build a team while working on yourself. Keep working on yourself. Keep outgrowing. People usually say grow. You just need to outgrow yourself. Own the box, then think out of the box. Usually people say think out. I usually say first own the box. On your box, that is like work on yourself. Whatever, howsoever you feel you can outgrow your own self. If you ever have to compete, then compete with yourself. Otherwise, coordinate with people. We are in times where we need to coordinate with people. So build a wonderful team. One talking about coordination is, I'll tell you a quick example. I was doing my business from Ludhiana. I wanted to go pan India. I realized one of my friends with whom I did my bachelor's is heading a logistic company. I called him, hi, how are you? And he was like, hi, Munish, how are you? I was like, boss, I want to go pan India. I'm doing so and so from Ludhiana. He was like, okay, Munish, you do your business the way you're doing, and I will take care of your logistics pan India. So, guys, done. Kaboom. Call of 2 minutes from my town to pan India. Just one friend. And I don't know how many of you are here. And imagine if each one of you today decide, take this pledge to help each other. If take an example, if you are just 50 of you, I don't know how many are there in this hackathon. If you decide that you are going to help each other, tomorrow few of you are going to be the corporate professionals, few of you are gonna be entrepreneurs, few of you are gonna have your own startups. Imagine those 50 or 100 odd people of you, each one at your discretion in the phone call. Just dial the number. So altogether, you have a power of 100 corporates at your discretion, at just a call away. So coordinate. So same way, Prateek, work on yourself, outgrow yourself, side by side, build a wonderful team as well as network. Network. Your network is your network. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Do we have any more questions?
Oh, yes, sir. Someone's asking if your company recruits fourth year students, like after.
Mahipal Sulam. Yes, Mahipal, we do recruit. We even recruit first year ones on internships. We never ask for qualifications or backgrounds. We see the zeal and passion. We are beyond the borders of educational backgrounds. So, but yes, I will be honest. As of now, due to the pandemic, we closed our office last year in March. It's been 17 months. We haven't opened our office. We haven't fired anyone. So we are already taking care of our existing team. We're paying them full salaries, no salary cuts, no firings. So as of now, our priority is take care of our existing team because they have been staying with us from so many years. So we don't want them to go. We first want to run their household. And once things would settle down, openings will again come our company. So then we can take you on board. And as of now, if anyone's looking, they want to come as an intern, they're most welcome to learn things. Vinay Gupta
That's
is
really great.
asking how can. Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you so much. Can I take another questions?
Yes, sir.
From
Sure,
the
sure.
yeah. So Vinay
Yeah.
is asking how can we connect with your company. Vinay, you can just Google my name, Munish Jindal. You will get my contact info, our websites and everything. Or if you want, I can share my contact info once again with you guys. Let me see from the share screen. Yes, guys, here is my, quickly note it down, my info. This is my number, my emails, my websites, and you can note it down. And feel free to reach out to me. I'm usually available 24x7. I sleep around 4 in the morning, 4 to 9 or 4 to 8 in the morning. So you can feel free to reach out to me anytime. Hopefully you have noted down this info, and in the meanwhile, let me take more questions from the comments. So yes, I have stopped sharing. So where we are, here we are. Okay, so now, sh- great. Okay, Shreyas Gosavi, how do we know which box to own? Wow, clapping for you, Shreyas. Wonderful. Shreyas, remember when we started the session, I said close your eyes, do that exercise, that each and everything has been taken care of for you. All your bills are getting paid. You have a most luxurious house in the world. You have your own private chartered jets. You have Ferraris, Lamborghinis for you. You can get anything that you want in the world. Now what is the one thing that you do want to do, one thing in your life? On that box, that is your box. Like my box is technology, robotics. Devansh Tripathi, sir, how can we apply for internship in your company? Devansh, you can write an email to us and my team will take care of that. Jigyasu Pant, how can robotics reach even the remotest part of the nation and result in their development? Wow, Jigyasu. Wonderful. Jigyasu, already India is gearing towards innovation. I have been appointed as mentor of change by Government of India, and I'm looking after Atal Innovation Mission, where we are setting up tinkering labs for the school students. Four of my students of fifth and sixth grade, they have won national prize, and now they're going to Russia at the call and at the expense of Russian government. And recently, I've worked directly with the PM of our country, with the Prime Minister's house. We organized Toycathon. What we did was we called in pan nation entries for kids from the remotest part of India to submit their entries, whereby they are going to make new innovative educational toys from the recyclable materials. And you won't even believe we got 1,20,000 entries for that. One of the kid, I tell you, made very interesting thing. The parts of India where electricity is still not available. Now this is also another surprising fact, that we live in India where we talk about India is going to be superpower, but still there are areas where electricity is not available. One of the kid there, he made bulb that could run by a pedal. Most of you would have seen tailors who pedal their machines with their feet. They keep pedaling the machine runs and they stitch the cloth. Same way, he made a bulb on. He hanged the bulb on a bamboo stick. Made the pedal also with the bamboo. So while studying on your desk, you can pedal with one foot. You can pedal it, and it will keep generating electricity. So imagine a kid coming from the remotest part of India, no electricity, the zeal and the innovation that he did. So this is how we are making technology reach the remotest part of nation. We are letting the innovation happen at the grassroots level, and we are working with the vision that by 2030, India is going to be the problem-solving machine for the entire world. India is going to be the answer to the entire world. And then we have, thank you guys for acknowledging, and we don't have, I can't see any more questions. Yes, Lakshmi.
Okay, so yeah, that was a very wonderful session, sir. I mean, we were really inspired and motivated by you. I think a lot of people who join your company for internships or like after their fourth years to work under you, because yeah, you're such an amazing man and you've reached great heights, which is very, very inspirational. So
Thank you so much, Lakshmi, for your kind words. And even I'm looking forward to, that the real success for me is when you grow beyond. If you feel I'm inspiring, or if you feel anyone, whosoever is your inspiration, when you grow beyond them, one, you become leader. Second, the true leader is the one who create more leaders. So always remember this in life, to repeat the legacy. Today you're getting inspired. So once you get inspired, once you become the leaders, then aspire to inspire others, create more leaders. Don't keep this legacy to yourself.
yes, sir, that's very true. So
Thank you,
thank you
Lakshmi.
so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Each one of you have a good day and enjoy your hackathon. This most wonderful hackathon that has been organized by Team VIT, and you have wonderful coordinators Lakshmi, Shrishti, Ananya, and Akash. So grateful. Thank you. Namaste to everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. It was
Have a
wonderful
good one.
having
Thank
you
you
with
so
us.
much, Simon.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye, sir. Okay, so that was a very wonderful session. I'm sure that we all enjoyed and learned a lot, and like it was very inspiring for every one of us here. So, moving on, I would like to thank every single participant who attended this webinar by Mr. Munish Jindal. So, I'm sure that you're all waiting to know the update on review one and everything. So, you guys can upload your abstract and everything from 9 p.m. till 10 a.m. tomorrow, as we already said. So yeah, thank you everyone for attending. It really means a lot to us. And we have another webinar by Mr. Rahul Tripathi coming up at 7:30. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you.